Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Experience. So here's another test that they'll do, right? And they've done this, is after they've targeted me in a manner in which they've targeted me. I get home in the house, my sister and her daughter sit in the kitchen, and um, you know, they're both looking at a container that has some food in it, right? And I came into my room, right? I had my grandnephew with me. I made him play some Roblox. He wanted to play some Roblox. It was fine. Got up to went to go get something to eat. Um, my niece had a silver bag, again called silver, right from yesterday. And so she just holds it. I'm just like, okay, so this must be part of their scheme. And so my sister was like, my nephew is here, came to visit. So she was like, "Oh yeah, you can have this food right here." And there's just the way how the whole they were moving. I'm like, okay, this is one of those things where they're trying to see if they're the way how I was being targeted, if um, if I wouldn't eat anything like that, right? And again, that has never stopped me from eating. Okay, I usually know when they doing these tests. A lot of times, you get so tired of it that it's just like it's a waste of time to even engage in their nonsense. But they believe that whatever it is that they believe, and that's fine. So anyway, I got the food, and I guess like my niece was waiting, and then she just like jumps up and then leaves, right? And I'm like, it was really weird and odd because the only reason why she left is because I went into the kitchen to get something to eat. So in the Coercive Persuasion Program, to talk about nutrition restriction, right, and how they attempt to manipulate you to not eat, all the stuff with the lies. But look, it took me a while to figure out what it is that they were doing, how they were doing it, and like I said, for the most part, I just at times I just don't want to engage in a minute because again, it's just not worth it, because they're into the little silly games. Another thing, and I almost forgot, but I just remember it. So it was during the week. When was it? Probably Tuesday. I went to pick my daughter up from school, and I was talking to the vice principal of her school. We were just having a conversation. So then we have this discussion because she's Christian and what have you, right? So she was like, "You miss your Christ calling," and I'm just like, "What?" Like what? Okay, if it's the Christ in the Bible, there was no such person. Okay, again, we gotta understand that. All they got to go. All they got to do is go and read the Naharabi, the Gnostic, the Gnostic, as you saw, the Gnostic scriptures. All right, all right, and I do my video explain what's happening. My nephew is leaving now. So again, this is how they send them through silent sound. All right, through silent sound. Cause they were waiting for me to do this video. They were waiting for me to do this video. Um, like I said, this whatever scheme they got going, whatever plan they got going, it's all to uh, excuse themselves for what they've done and what they continue to do. All right. So anyway, as I was saying, so she was like, "I miss my Christ calling." I'm like, "What do you mean, miss my Christ calling?" Unless they know who, I mean, what a Christ is, right? It's someone who's anointed, right? Someone who's reached that Christ consciousness. Christ, we all have that. We all can reach that Christ consciousness when we see what's going on within the society, and we are able to, um, in our attempt to change and correct certain situations, right? So, and then somebody had made an interesting post on Facebook, and it says something. It says um, let me see, because I think I reposted. All right, so it says the founding fathers of America did not just talk liberty and independence. Rather, they organized and took decisive political and military action against their British colonized the British colonial oppressors. Take notes. And again, we tend to forget that America did not gain its independence by marching and praying. That they took up arms, right, and they fought against the British Empire, right? But yet they want you and I to march and pray, you know, and think that we're going to be really achieve any sort of freedom, any sort of equality by marching and praying. All that does, particularly those with the dark tribe personalities, is to say, look, we've got them all trained. They're well behaved slaves. Okay? Talk to you guys in the next video.